Thanks, Chair. I welcome this motion. The fact that the government is going to allow it to pass and do nothing about it won't change the fact that on the Dáil record, Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael will effectively be named and shamed for their chronic underinvestment in public dentistry. The record will show, and with Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil not opposing it, that over decades, with one or the other in power, you have literally allowed public dentistry to go to rot. It is part of your general neoliberal strategy of privatisation by stealth, run down the public system so that those who can afford to are forced to pay privately. To hell with those who cannot afford to. Leave them behind, suffering on waiting lists for years as their teeth rot and in their head and their orthodontic problems get worse and worse. There's an incredible cruelty in this. Thousands of people suffering from recurrent toothaches, teenagers with social anxiety because they need braces but can't get them. But it's also penny wise and pound foolish. Delayed care is more expensive care. In dentistry, as in all other forms of healthcare, prevention is better than cure. What does it look like on the ground? In Tallaght, the impact of cuts to public dental care has been enormous. In the past, children in Tallaght used to be able to access public dental services in Dominic's. Now they're forced to travel across the city to Crumlin for every dental appointment. Huge delays in the system, with kids waiting years to be assessed for orthodontic treatment and then spending further years on orthodontic waiting lists. Parents in Tallaght are being forced to fork out up to €5,000 for braces so their children can access treatment in time for it to work. Families forced into debt to get their kids the dental care that they need. The HSE's own website states that the best age for orthodontic work to begin is 12 to 13 years of age, but children are routinely being left on waiting lists to their late teens and even 20s. One Tallaght mother I know had to pay out €4,700 each for her 2 kids to get braces privately. A third child, now 17, has been on a waiting list for complex orthodontic treatment for more than 4 years. She was quoted €15,000 to get the treatment she needs done privately. This is utterly unacceptable. The government must fund public dental services properly, must recruit hundreds of new public dentists across the country. With €65 billion in government surpluses expected over the next few years, there is no excuse for failing to provide the public dental services that we need.